closer. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of wasps right now. I would like to call up Lana Starr to open us up in a good way with an honor song. Miigwech, Lana, for opening us up in a good way. I would now like to ask Elder Dolores Chief Abagosis to open us up in a good way with a prayer. Miigwech Elder, for opening us up in a good way with a very beautiful prayer. Before I begin with my opening comments, I do want to just acknowledge we have some leadership with us, Chief Blue Sky and Chief Young. Miigwech for being with us today. I also want to acknowledge all of our folks, our partners, our stakeholders, in those that are on the front lines of addressing the sexual exploitation of children, of girls. Here, that is such a sacred work, and I know is incredibly difficult work, and so I honor each and every one of you that are on the front lines of that very, very important heart medicine, and I acknowledge each and every one of you today. This past Sunday marked the 20th anniversary of Tracia's passing. Tracia was a young girl from Little Grand Rapids First Nation whose life was tragically cut short. Her journey was marked by profound challenges. She experienced instability through numerous placements in foster care and group homes before eventually arriving here in Manitoba. The system that was meant to protect Tracia did not fulfill its promise. We must acknowledge this truth with courage and humility. Although no apology can ever be sufficient from one mother to another, I offer my heartfelt condolences to Tracia's family, to her mother, to the community, to her friends, to everybody that loved and lost her. There is no greater loss than that of a child. And even after 20 years, I know her absence is still deeply felt. Tracia's story has inspired meaningful reforms in Manitoba's child welfare and justice system. Her legacy lives on in the continuing work to protect vulnerable youth across the province. In 2008, Manitoba's provincial strategy to combat sexual exploitation and human trafficking was renamed Tracia's Trust in her honor. Today, it remains a cornerstone of Manitoba's efforts to safeguard young people. As Minister of Families, as a mother and as an Indigenous woman, I take seriously the work undertaken in Tracia's name and the responsibility we all carry to ensure her legacy leads to lasting change. As many of you know, Tracia's Trust is currently undergoing a revitalization. Sexual exploitation and human trafficking are evolving threats which demand an adaptive and responsive therapy strategy. Through engagement with community partners, First Nations, law enforcement, and those with lived experience, we are working to ensure the strategy remains effective and relevant today in protecting youth. Feedback from the engagements is currently being developed into a report, which will be released later this year. This report will outline the strategy's future priorities and lay the foundation for a renewed and robust effort to combat sexual exploitation and human trafficking in Manitoba. We are looking forward to releasing our report and continuing the amazing work being done through the Tracia's Trust strategy. Since 2008, the changes enacted in Tracia's name have positively impacted on countless lives. It is for this reason we gather here today to plant this tree, which pays tribute to Tracia's enduring legacy. This tree will stand in memory of Tracia's life and impact while representing the strength, security, and peace for all who visit this spot here on the Legislative Building grounds in the years to come. May this tree serve as a lasting symbol of our shared responsibility and hope. Today we honor Tracia's memory and recommit ourselves to the ongoing work carried out in her name. I reaffirm the province's dedication to working in partnership with communities, organizations, child and family services agencies and authorities, and law enforcement to combat sexual exploitation and human trafficking. I would like to invite Rhonda Kelly. Pardon me, Chief Young, to read a letter of remarks and acknowledge Chief Clinton Keeper of Little Grand Rapids First Nation, who sends his sincere condolences and regrets at not being able to join us here today. Chief Young?
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Southeast Child and Family Services, I thank the Honorable Minister Nahanni Fontaine for this invitation to commemorate Tracia Owens at the 20th anniversary of Tracia's Trust. I want to recognize the family of Tracia who are here to attend. Mother Elizabeth Bushy, siblings Lehman Bushy, Randall Bushy, Danny Bushy. I want to recognize our leadership and board members of Southeast CFS, myself, Chief Lisa Young, Broken Head Chief Gordon Blue Sky, Pangasi Chief Roddy Owens, and Council Member Glenn Boulanger. Thank you to Elder Dolores Chief Abagosis, Broken Head Ojibwe Nation, Lana Star, Broken Head Ojibwe Nation, for your comments and for the song. And I would like to welcome Chief Blue Sky to read the remarks in honor of Chief Clinton Keeper and Council, as they are unable to attend due to their treaty days being held in their First Nation. Miigwech.
Miigwech. Thank you very much, Chief Young. Of course, Elizabeth, my heart and our condolences are with you as well. I wanted to start off by acknowledging Dolores, also my mother. It's great to see you here this morning. And also Lana, very beautiful song. Really appreciate that. Also like to recognize Minister Fontaine in the province of Manitoba, which I believe, and I'm not 100% sure here, is this being the first acknowledgement, First Nations acknowledgement on the grounds here. I've always said that. I've always said we need to have some recognition here of our First Nations territory. Unfortunately, given the tragic incident here, this is maybe our first one, but hopefully a lot more that we can work on with the province of Manitoba. I just wanted to start off by saying Chief Keeper, he's a good friend of mine and a good leader for Little Grand Rapids, and I'm honored to stand up here to speak on his behalf. He's of course he's away at treaty days right now, and we had ours not too long ago, and I know it takes a lot of energy and time and coordination. I also just like to acknowledge all the women here in the beautiful ribbon skirts as well. I love to see that. I love to see that every day. I've seen it more and more, and it's just a proud thing for me to see, and I know my daughters are the same way. I'm a father of 3 daughters, and I enjoy them every day. They give me a hard time, but again, I can understand the feelings here with the family. So I'll read the letter here. Dear Minister Fontaine, thank you for the invitation to the 20th anniversary event to honor the life of 14-year-old Tracia Owen, a member of the Little Grand Rapids First Nation. The Little Grand Rapids First Nation Council and I are unable to attend, as we will be attending our treaty days on August 25th to 27th, 2025. As Chief of the Little Grand Rapids First Nation and a Board of Directors member of Southeast Child and Family Services, I have asked Southeast Child and Family Services representative to read this message on my behalf, which is me. On behalf of the Little Grand First Nation, I thank the province for recognizing the life of our Tracia Owen. As you can appreciate, the loss of this young girl has been heartbreaking for her family, her friends, and our community. Tracia was born May 7th, 1991 to Elizabeth Bushy and Leonard Bushy, and as we know, she passed away on August 24, 2005. She was a beautiful young girl whose life was cut too short. Tracia has family members in attendance today and leadership from the Southeast First Nations who want her to know that she was missed and that she was loved, and that we shall never forget. Tracy is a reminder that we all need to do better for our young people. My own daughter, Harriet Duck, passed away from a drug overdose. Too many of us are losing our children. My community will continue our efforts to heal ourselves, our families, and our communities so that our young people have opportunity to thrive. The planting and growth of a commemorative tree on these grounds at the Manitoba Legislative Building will continuously remind us of young Tracia and our commitment to care for our young people so their lives and future are full of hope and promise. Kiichi miigwech. Thank you.
Miigwech, Chief Young and Chief Blue Sky for those words. Just 1 minute. Okay. Sorry, we had a couple of little changes to the agenda, so we're trying to make sure that we're doing this right. On this 20th anniversary, I'm excited to share Manitoba, the Department of Families, will be providing a one-time additional funding top-up of $150,000 to support the Tracia Trust's regional teams. These 12 teams, located across Manitoba, are doing vital work in their communities, drawing on local knowledge, relationships, and resources to address sexual exploitation and trafficking in ways responsive and rooted in community needs. We're honored to have Billy Joe Thompson and members of the regional team from Thompson here with us today. Miigwech for being with us today and for the powerful work that you do. This funding will support events coordinated by each regional team to honor Tracia and her legacy, while also raising awareness about the issue of sexual exploitation. These gatherings will be opportunities for healing, education, and community connection. I look forward to seeing the good work that's going to take place in the next year and hearing the stories and voices from across our province. I would now like to invite Stephanie Olison from Nichiwam to provide a few words.
Good morning. First, I would like to acknowledge and thank the elders who guide us with their wisdom, the family of Tracia Owen, and our leaders who continue to support this important work, the community leadership, as well as the Family Services Minister Nahanni Fontaine. Also from Nichiwam is our Chair, Diane Paris, in attendance today. Today we gather in remembrance of Tracia Owen, a young woman whose life, though far too brief, continues to guide and inspire us at Nichiwam. In 2005, while living at Nichiwam, Tracia was called home. Her passing brought deep sadness, but it also left us with a responsibility to honor her memory and to ensure that her story would never be forgotten. To carry her spirit forward, the program where she lived was given her spirit name, White Butterfly. The butterfly is a powerful symbol of transformation, renewal, and hope. Just as the white butterfly moves gently yet purposefully, Tracia's spirit remains with us of the strength and dignity within every young person. Each time someone finds safety and care at White Butterfly, her legacy continues to live. From that legacy, new programs within Nichiwam have also grown. Tracia's artwork graces our building, which houses the Strong-Hearted Buffalo Women Crisis Stabilization Unit and the Eagle Embracing You Addictions program. These programs were created to support those young women struggling with trauma, exploitation, and addictions, offering strength, protection, and a path to healing. And most recently, the Blue Turtle program was born, carrying forward the same spirit of hope, resilience, and renewal. These programs are not only services, they are living memorials to Tracia, shaping brighter and healthier futures for many to come. Today, as we speak her name, we do so with love, with humility, and with a commitment to continue walking the path she left for us. White butterfly, eagle embracing you, and blue turtle remind us that even in loss there can be growth, and even in sorrow there can be hope. May Tracy's spirit continue to guide us in our work, reminding us always that every young person deserves safety, compassion, and the chance to flourish. Her story, her name, and her spirit will never be forgotten. Miigwech.
Miigwech. We now come to the very special part of today's gathering, the planting of the tree in honor of Tracy Owen. May the tree we plant here today grow strong and tall, just as Tracy's legacy continues to grow through the lives that it touches and saves. Let this planting be a reminder that change takes root when we nurture it together. And may this tree inspire us to keep working toward a future where every child and youth is safe, supported, valued, cherished, loved, and protected. Before we begin the ceremony, I ask everybody present to join me in a moment of silence and reflection and honor of Tracy Owens. Let's take this time to reflect on Tracy's life, her legacy, and the impact she continues to have on communities across Manitoba. I'd like to now ask members of Tracy's family to come up to join me. We're going to put some soil on the tree. Whoever would like to come up and participate in the ceremony. Let's leave a little bit more. Tracy's mom would also like to invite up leadership, but to come and put some soil on the tree. But she'd also like to invite up if there is anybody else that would like to come and put a little bit of soil as that dedication and that honoring as well. So I'll ask their chiefs to come up. There's still a lot of soil that everybody, if they'd like, can come and bring some up or put some in the tree. Don't be shy. If you want to come up and you'd like to participate, please feel free to come up. Can I get staff to help me, please? We're also giving out tobacco ties to everyone, and so if folks want to have their tobacco tie, you can come and put it in the base of the tree if you would like. Who's got the tobacco tie? You want to stand here, Justice? Yeah. Justice here, she's gonna hand out tobacco if you'd like to come and grab a tobacco tie and put it in the base of the tree. too, and maybe in the front a little bit more. Okay.
Okay, here, we'll pass this one out through here then. Of course. Oh, these are, yeah, these are the ties. Okay, wonderful, those are good.
There's also still some soil if folks would like to. Do you want to put some soil as well?
Justice, did you want us to do it?
I'll tell you something later.
Okay.
Well, I want to thank everybody for coming. There is still some soil. If there are folks that would like to come up, I believe there's still some tobacco ties and there's still soil. If you wanted to come up even after we close, please feel free to do so. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the incredible dedication of our community partners, advocates, child and family service agencies, authorities who support the good work of Tracia's Trust. Your efforts, whether through the frontline services, advocacy, education, community outreach, are essential in protecting vulnerable youth and addressing sexual exploitation in Manitoba. The progress that we've made in Manitoba would not be possible without your commitment, compassion, and collaboration. Sincerely, miigwech from the bottom of my heart to all of you, all of you folks that do that very, very important work. I want to thank Tracia's family for being with us here today. I hope, as one mom to another mom, that you know that we love Tracia and we are doing good work and pursuing good work in her honor and in her name. Miigwech for being here. Please join us for some refreshments. There's bannock and juices and food. Please feel free to stay. Also, as I said, there's still some soil if folks would like to participate in that. Miigwech so much.